In the late 1930s, Tony Lascelles was the project manager and faculty advisor for the stained glass elements and light fixtures in the little chapel in the woods. And she worked really hard to create something that the students could take part in and create a lasting impact on their campus.
We know that there have been some murals on campus previously. What we already see is there's a connection between what's happening with this and the legacy of the students who helped create the little chapel in the woods. That was a time when it was called the College of Industrial Arts, and things were very oriented toward teaching professional skills and giving an experience like that.
When I happened to stumble across an old photograph from the 1940s of a student, a female student, painting a mural, it all clicked. I was like, there's a lineage here, and we need to kickstart that and do something amazing. There's a strong legacy here of students leaving their mark on campus. And I think what is so special about this university is that they have allowed us, our students, to contribute their artistic talents physically and literally to this campus. In the beginning, when we first started this mural program, it was interesting because a lot of people, there's, I would say, some healthy skepticism. And I get it because I was a new professor. No one knew who I was, didn't even know if I could paint. So I was like, you know, let's go paint a mural somewhere. I break them up into teams. So the class is usually anywhere from 16 to 18 students, so 4 to 5 groups. They are tasked at creating their own design, just like any creative team would when they're answering a public call. We have a RFP, request for proposals, in there, gives them the parameters of what the expectations are for the mural, and we go over that. I'll walk them through the process, and they get together, they do their research, they work together, and the best part is that they all come together with a written proposal of like their budget, you know, their design, all the things that are needed to fulfill an RFP. And then they have to get up and do a presentation in front of a panel of stakeholders who then judge them on how well their presentation is, but how good the design is. I think at the end of the day, it's all about the art. If the art is really great, fantastic, but they also have to get up there and sell it. And it is probably one of the, at least for me, one of the most excruciating days because only one team will be selected. And it's kind of heartbreaking, honestly, you know, because all these students pour everything into their designs and only one is chosen. But I think that's the real life experience right there. When I think about my role as an educator, it's really about building confidence within our students. And what is so amazing is like, I see not only like young college students, but also older college students who are going back. But I also see a reflection of myself when I was at their stage in life. And I thought to myself, oh, we just need to empower them.
Creating this mural just made me feel more of an artist. I think being around other artists and being around Gio really made myself take myself seriously, just because we were designing something so big and so massive that it just made me feel like a true artist.
To me personally, this mural tells me that anything can be possible, specifically in my career as an artist after I graduate. I think it's really cool that it was just blank when we started. There was nothing there, and we came up with design from scratch, us as students. And none of us have really done a mural before like this, so I think it's really cool that we came from nothing and we did it on such a massive scale and we were able to get it done. To me, that tells me that a lot of doors open for more possibility in the future.
We
looked around the infrastructures of the library, the stained glass, and also to the stained glass windows that had the roses and other symbolisms on there. And we figured that would be a great idea for the line work. We decided to incorporate flowers that represent most of the population of the students who come from different countries. So we have a flower from Asia, Europe, North America, South America.
What this program brings is like a really tangible connection to a way that a student could make use of what they learn to go out in the world and be a professional artist. We're anecdotally hearing about students who took the class starting to get jobs doing murals, and I think we're going to keep seeing more of that because the reputation will precede those students, and they will see each other having success in those ways.
The mural project is something that the board felt aligned with the mission of Toni and her projects and her past and her work on campus, and helping the students to create something lasting that they would be able to take part in and come visit.
I'm part of the current mural class, and so far we're doing our research, and it has been an amazing experience getting to go to the archive and look at all the artists and professionals who have influenced TWU. Getting to look back and see how the past is influencing the present has been really impactful for us TWU students.
On this campus, what I see in projects like this mural fills me with hope about the future. Because it's not just one person working alone. It's students, faculty, staff, pooling their gifts, their labor, their vision. They're building more than a mural. They are contributing to our cultural evolution that reflects brilliance, discipline, and our pioneering spirit.
I think because this is gonna always be here, I'll be able to come back and just come back to my roots and know this is where I started, this is where it all began.
We're building something special. It's like a cathedral didn't get built, in a week or so. It took centuries, and this is what we're doing now.